All right, everybody, Coach Rex here, still in this beautiful, beautiful New Mexico Whittington Center, the NRA's Whittington Center. It is still beautiful out here as ever. Still hot, as you can see. It is stifling hot. I think we're getting into the triple digits today. But today we're going to be just discussing the shotgun. If you saw my other video that was about non-lethal, today we're talking about lethal, and I just wanted to go over real quick. I know that shotguns have a stigma that comes with them. They're dangerous, as all guns and weapons are. They're all dangerous, but the shotgun comes with something a little bit different. We've seen them in the movies. We've seen them making huge, big splash in the movies, and rightfully so. These things can really destroy what's in front of them. But today I wanted to give a quick example on the distance and how the effects of birdshot has on a target. And I wanted to also just let people know that these, even though they seem intimidating, they are really not that intimidating. They may have a kick, right? They've got some recoil to it, but if you've got the correct stance, if you got them in the right place, right in that shoulder, right here between the shoulder and the body, to absorb that impact, it's not really going to have that much of an effect on your shot. Plus, if you're using birdshot, we're going to just test exactly the difference between the distances and what the effects are, okay? So, we're going to go hot. I'm going to put my ears in because I have accidentally done this one time without putting my ears on, and that was disastrous. So, ears on. So, just like with any shotgun, we want to load it still. Remember, our rules are all the same. Keep the gun pointed downrange in a safe position. Understand exactly what's beyond the target. And here we are in the mountains. There is nothing beyond us besides more trees, more rocks, more mountains. And always keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot. All right, so with the shotgun, we've got our shotgun shell. This is our birdshot. Bam, that's where the primer hits. That goes in just like so. Then we have our secret magical button that pushes that round right in the barrel. Okay, so we're gonna give our first shot here. I'm gonna test this at the furthest range that I've got. I've got about 5 feet, 15 and 20 feet ish, give or take. Okay, let's do this. Line is hot. Shooter ready. That was nice. Feels good. All right, we are empty. I'm just we're gonna go check out the damage on that target real quick. Let's go. Okay, so we're about, I'd say 18 to 20 feet. You see the damage here? You see those little beads? This is exactly what it shoots out. If you can see, this is a brand new target that I put up here. We can see that it didn't necessarily blow a hole through it like you normally would see in the movies, like you blow a giant hole. And it really depends on the distance. The further you are, the wider that spread is going to be with all of those little beads inside of the shotgun shell. Okay, so let's go ahead and try a little bit closer. That's it. Nothing complicated about this. Now we're going to go to our closest target, which is probably about 5 feet. It's going to be a huge difference. Okay, line is hot. Shooter ready. All right, and we are empty. Let me go show you what this looks like. It's a big difference in distance, okay? This is, we have to make sure when we're shooting, you use the right tool for the job, okay? Now, you see the difference here? Yeah, you've got a hole right there, right in the neck, head, jaw of this individual. It is a huge difference than what we did over here. And this was just probably about 15 to 20 feet. You could probably still live from something like that, because you may just have to pull out a shit ton of beads out of your face, neck, but you could possibly live. So remember, the right tool for the right job is the most important thing when you're choosing your firearm, especially with home defense, self-defense, and knowing your distance. If somebody, a shooter or a threat, is coming towards you, yeah, you could probably make some type of an effect at that distance. But if they have a very lethal weapon on them, they're coming towards you with a gun or something, you might want to, wait till they get a little closer, because you may just piss them off at about 25 feet or further. Okay, so we got a third distance that we're going to go, and I got a special target in mind for this one. All right, shooter's ready, line is hot. Yeah, I love melons. We are empty. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you. I didn't show you for this, but we've got another look, another angle with the other camera that I'm gonna show you on that one. But there was a gourd up here, and now there's nothing. And BT dubs, this target is also completely destroyed also. So what would you say? It's a good sweet spot right here to create some lethal effects. Now we're talking lethal. Before we were talking non-lethal. This is very lethal, as you can see from the effects that we're having on these targets. This is a very lethal weapon, okay? So keep in mind the distance when you're utilizing the right tool for the right job. Why do we say that? Because most people use shotguns for your home defense, right? But know what type of ammunition you're using. We're using this bird shot right here. You saw the effects the target about 15 to 20 feet. You could have somewhat an effect, but a lethal, super lethal effect is going to be about 5 to 10 feet out, at least with the bird shot. Slugs are different. We'll do a slug on the next episode. So remember, use the right tool for the right job. If you're going to use this, make sure they're at least 5 to 10 feet. If not, you're probably just going to piss somebody off. So other than that, this is Coach TREx, TREx. Remember, stay tactical, stay ready.
Yeah. Boots on the ground at the break of dawn. Flag in the wind and the mission rolls on. Every rep, every drill, every move we choose. We train with purpose, we don't get to lose. Discipline is freedom, that's the truth we prove. Every warrior knows how the great ones move. Slow is fast and fast is smooth. That's how we fight, that's how we move. Steady in the chaos, calm in the groove. Slow is fast and fast is smooth. Eyes on the target, breath nice and clean. Heart of a patriot, sharp and serene. We don't chase glory, we just stay ready. Mind locked in and the hands stay steady. From the brains to the field to the life we choose. We rise together, American through and through.